They helped me out a lot. They gave me plenty of second chances.
My personality's changed. I try to get along with others.
I don't know, I feel pretty good. I mean, like, I haven't been clean and sober for like 4 years, so I started coming here.
I'm always amazed at how these young people come in here and they're angry and sullen, and within 3 or 4 months you see them, their attitude changing.
Since 2004, Rancho Cielo has been a safe haven for at-risk youth and juveniles on probation. It provides a set of programs that are changing the lives of individuals who lack the opportunity and the mentorship to succeed.
It was hard for me because I never had a father. I never had a father figure or anybody for that matter, besides the cops or probation officers, breathing down my neck.
Community violence is on the rise in Monterey County. In Salinas alone, there were more than 20 gang-related homicides in 2009. The murder rate is running 4th in the state of California, just behind Oakland, Richmond, and Compton.
We hear all the time about people who just try to lay low. They just try to duck the activity. They will be found by other gang members, and they'll be made to put in work. It's not enough to just stay at home with the door closed. They can try, but it doesn't work. What we do know works is a legitimate excuse to not be in the gang, and that legitimate excuse turns out to be a job.
The things that I did see that worked for the kids that turned around was giving them hope for the future, and that was usually in a job or job training that turned them around.
And Rancho Cielo does just that. In the Silver Star program, a partnership with the Monterey County Probation Department and Monterey County Office of Education, they allow kids to catch up on their high school credits and prepare for graduation. And the Rancho Cielo Youth Corps teaches members of competing gangs how to work together and prepares the future workforce.
And this job is pretty exciting too. It's not like a regular job where you're flipping burgers or just selling cell phones. This is something exciting. You're working with power tools, you're learning something new, you're meeting very successful people. So it's something that we're all drawn to.
And 2 more vocational programs are in the works. The Ted Taylor Vocational Center, focusing on the area of agriculture, and the Rancho Cielo Drummond Culinary Academy, where young people explore their culinary talents.
At my house, like, I'll cook dinner and stuff, My mom usually does dishes, I like to cook. Like, since middle school, I was always saying, I'm gonna be a chef, Which, I don't know, it's really cool. That's why I came here in the first place when I got out.
We need this type of a program. And believe me, on the Monterey Peninsula, for example, there's a tremendous shortage of that. We're always looking for qualified, trained personnel. If you got the God-given talent, you can show it. Show it. Give it to me. I'll tell you right now, and I really believe this, that whoever we bring in here, these young people, they're all going to have guaranteed jobs when they leave this facility.
The local community has been so generous with Rancho Cielo, and Judge has raised thousands and thousands of dollars to refurbish this, all with private funds. Any dollar donated to Rancho Cielo is worth about $2.50 because he can squeeze blood from a turnip. He then goes out and gets donated materials and donated labor, and the money goes so far.
Rancho Cielo really emanated out of a lot of my frustration sitting on the bench, and obviously I was a prosecutor for a lot of years, and that was my job of locking people up, but locking up the young people for 35, 40, and 45 years, it didn't seem like the answer.
And the system doesn't do much for them. So John's vision was to do something about the system and create opportunities for young people, break them away from that chain that continues to bind them, and move them on to better serve their communities.
I just got tired, man. I got tired of being locked up. You have a choice in everything. Any situation you come across, you have a choice. And, I've been fortunate enough to take those opportunities and take off with them.
I like coming here because I think it's a good spot, I need to get my life together because I was just like in jail, and I was thinking, man, I'm almost 18. If I get in trouble again, I'm gonna go to county, and I'm just never gonna get out of this. So it's the best part about going here is keep you on track.
My future, pretty good, pretty good.
Rancho Cielo is a special place. There's no place like this in the United States, in California, and if kids or juveniles are able to take advantage of this, it could take them to places they never thought they'd see, and hopefully, we're able to do some good here and, make a change, make a difference.
Rancho Cielo, transforming lives, creating change, and making a difference for our kids, for our community, and our future.